Roll up. Best snack man in town. Come get your food. You won't be disappointed.
Best snack man in town, eh? I'll be a judge of that. Make me a corned beef hash.
Come on up, sir. 1 corned beef hash to go. Okay, right there. Did you enjoy that little thing there? I was just messing around and seeing what the things I come up with. There we go. How are we all? Corned beef hash. I've had this stuff in my cupboard for ages. It's only a basic one, because that's what I'm going to do. So, but I'm going to do it all in the air fryer, including the fried egg in the air fryer. It's all going to be done in the air fryer. So, corned beef hash in the air fryer. Let's see how it comes out. Right, so that's everything I've got. That's it. Apart from the egg, which is in the fridge. I'm going to use these potatoes. This is what I bought when I was going to do it a few months ago, but I never done it. Because I wanted to try these as fried in the air fryer. So I thought, well, instead of buying bags of spuds, I might as well do them, chop them up in my thingy, for my bite-sized things. Corned beef, an onion, got some smoked paprika, cayenne pepper and a bit of garlic powder to go on the spuds, or on the potatoes. Quite simple. I say you can do, you know, what peppers and everything in them if you want. I'm just doing a basic one because that's what I've got. So first things first is I'm going to drain them off and get them open and drain them. I was just thinking, oh, is this working? I might have to get my other one. Oh no, is it working? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's working. I was just thinking, I have got some puff pastry in the fridge. You know, the ready bought stuff. So I was wondering whether to turn one into a pasty, you know. We've got enough ingredients. Might be an idea, might it? We'll see how we go, anyway, see what the time is. We'll have a look. So I want to get all these drained, and then I'm going to dry them all up. There they are, look. Some people swear by these. I don't think I've had these for absolutely years, you know. Yeah. I'll let them drain, then I'll dry them up. So I'm going to cut them into little bite sizes first, and then I'm going to pat them. Oh, they cut okay, yeah, they're cut okay in there. I'll get all them cut up. It's quite a handy machine, this. I do like this machine. I have broke it though. I dropped it somewhere, you probably see there. So if I get any more powders, I'm going to get myself another one. Because I do quite think they're quite handy sometimes. We'll get them dried up for a few minutes. And then we'll get them in a bowl and seasoned up. I just thought, say, boiling a pot of water and that ain't it for a normal one. Use these. You know, as you do. Right, they have dried up a little bit now. I put the extra little crunchy bits in there. Don't know what's going to happen to them. Let's get these, if I can. No, let's take the thing off first, it'll be easier. There we go. We'll get them into a bowl. And we'll get them all seasoned up. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to fry these first in the air fryer. For about, I wouldn't expect these to take long because they're not like normal spuds, are they? So probably take, what, 10 minutes, I suppose, altogether. I'm not sure. We'll find out. A little bit of oil. Just a drop, just to cover, just so the seasoning catches it. I'm just going to play this by ear. I don't know how much to put in. I'm just putting in what I think. Maybe a tablespoon of each or something. So that was smoked paprika, a bit of cayenne pepper, just a bit, and a bit of garlic powder. And some salt. And then we'll give it all a good mix up. There you go, that looks quite nice now then. I'll show you. Doesn't that look quite nice? Now I'm on to my, what are they called? Onions, red onion. One onion I'm using. Dice them up. Onions done. And then we'll get the corned beef out. There's two, I've got two here. Probably won't need two, but that's what it is when I bought it. I bought two. We'll get the corned beef out. I'm going to open it up first. if we can. Corned beef, watch yourself you don't get cut. Always remember these being really sharp. Corned beef, oh yes. Mmm, yummy. Right, let's cut it up into squares. Best way, maybe like that, innit, I suppose. One. Only want bite sizes, don't we? We don't want too big. That'll about do it there. So everything's prepared then. There. And the potatoes. Now I'm thinking that maybe get the potatoes in first for 5 minutes. Then the onions and the corned beef. I will get the air fryer warming up. Right guys, air fryer's warmed up. I'll bring it forward a bit so you can see. Gonna get, I ain't gonna put no extra oil in the bottom because there's oil on the spuds anyway. We'll get them in. We're gonna get them probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. I'll keep an eye on them anyway. So I've never really used these ones in here, so I don't know. They're more than mashed. We're gonna start doing a little bit crispy. And we'll get the onions in and the corned beef. Oh, move that back a bit so you can see, there we go. Oh, it's been 3 minutes guys. I'm just stirring it every minute just to keep an eye on it. It's okay. I was decided also, I'm going to do a pasty there, look, I've got it out. And I've got the oven warming up. We might as well do one, might we, because there's going to be loads left. Right, that's been 12 minutes now, getting there now, popping away, look. So now I'm going to get the rest in. The last, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes or something. Not brown enough yet for my liking. If you can see that properly. Bring it forward. There you go. I'm going to get the onions in. And I'm going to get the corned beef in. Nice and gently with the corned beef because we don't want to break it all up. I want mine chunky, if I can. Hopefully it'll go brown on top and then we can give it a stir. One thing I did forget to tell you, bit of Worcester sauce in it towards the end to give it a mix. Should be quite nice. Right guys, that's been 18 minutes. Let's have a look. Not quite, potatoes are looking nice. Gonna get a little, try and do it gently because I don't want to break them up if I can help it. Right guys, we're going to put a bit of Worcester sauce in there now. Starting to brown up now, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but they are starting to brown up a bit. Get a bit of Worcester sauce in there. Dog's here now because you smell the meat. Get a little mix, just got to be careful, I don't want to break it if I can help it. Let's try a piece actually. Let's try a piece. There it is. Probably say it's going a bit crunchy now. Hot. Oh yeah. Right guys, I think we're done. Altogether that's took about 25 minutes. And I think it's looking quite nice now. Yeah. So what I'm going to have to do, there it is, I don't know if you can see it. Should have put some bacon in. I got some bacon larders in the fridge. I should have put some of that in, some smoky bacon, shouldn't I? I didn't think. But hey, I'm going to pile a load of this on. Looking nice, ain't it? I think so anyway. Like that. I'm going to get the other bit on another plate and that's got to cool down. And then we'll get that in a pastry. Alright, I've got the other one out, put it on the other plate. I'm going to get my egg in now. I'm not going to clean the pan. You get that nice bit of flavour on there, won't we? Bit of one spray at the bottom. So I've done these eggs in here, I think, twice before, I think. And they didn't turn out too bad. One in that, I think. Need a squirt, there we go. I'm going to get my egg in. I can't remember how long. It took about 3 or 4 minutes, I think. There we go. We'll get that in. Right, let's have a look at the egg. It's been 2 minutes. No, not quite. Not quite yet. Spilled out a bit, but hey. Right, that's been 4 minutes. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, a bit too much, but yes. That's the one. Ow, ow, ow. Let's get it out if I can. There's the egg. I've gone a bit over. I was cutting my pastry up. Gone a little bit over, but hey up. It's all there in it. I'll show you in a second. And there it is. There we go. Corned beef hash and an egg in the air fryer. Let's see what that egg's like. I think it's a little bit overdone. See if it's got any runny yolk. Oh, a little bit. I went a little bit over because I was cutting the pastry, but it's there, isn't it? It's there. Right, let's have a taste. Why? That other one's cooling down. So, what do you think? Not bad for first attempt in the air fryer. Apart from the egg. Usually about 3 or 4 minutes. I went in probably about 20 seconds over or something. But yeah, it don't look too bad, does it? So I'm just standing up, so I'm going to do that other one in a second. So, let's have a dig in and have a crack. With some of that egg. Some hash brown. Not hash brown. Some potatoes. And some corned beef. Oh yeah. Oh yes. A bit of bacon in there, it'd been absolutely bang on. I forgot I had some bacon larders. Oh yes. Oh. And there's no, we've got a little kick there as well with that cayenne pepper, which is nice. There's no grease on it. Oh, I've got to eat loads of this. I really could. That's delicious. I'm going to cut the egg up. Yeah. I'll have that in a minute. Can't cut the egg. Can't hold the knife as well, so. Right, onto the pastry. That's delicious, that is. Onto the pastry. Right guys, as you see, I've cut my pastry. I just used a little plate and just cut round. I think that'd be plenty big enough. I've got some extra there, so I might make some more. I'm going to get some of this in. 2 videos in one, eh? 2 videos in one. See how I get on with this pastry, eh? I haven't even fingered it, look at me. I haven't even egged it. Right, let's do it again. Because I didn't already put it down in it. Me and pastry. There's so much to do when I do pastry, I always forget. But I remembered this time at the end before I'd done anything else. There we go. Now I'll fold it. Okay. Now we're going to fold it over and crimp it. I need a fork. I'm going to make a better one of this in a second. I'm just trying to... I want to eat me corned beef hash because it's lovely. Well, I'll get them on the tray. I'm going to make another one. And we'll see what they come out like. Oh yes, guys, I haven't finished yet. You thought I had, hadn't you? But no, you're in for an extra bonus. A Brucey bonus, shall we say. I'm going to be doing, that's an omelette. Why, them pasties are in there, so I might as well show you. I'm going to get some bacon larders in here. I'm not putting any oil in yet. Don't want to load because I'm not overpacking it. I'm just doing bacon and onion and cheese. That's all I'm doing. Actually, I might as well stick that half in there, mightn't I? Might as well pack it. Give them a couple of minutes and we'll get the onions in. Right guys, I'm going to get my onion in now. Just done a couple of slices, that's all. Just roughly chopped. It's only an omelette, so it's going to have to be perfect. I'm going to get them fried up, get them out, get a bit of butter in, get the eggs in. Right, I've got myself 4 eggs. I'm going to give it a whisk. It ain't going in yet. And then just season to taste. Nat likes a bit of pepper in hers, so she'll have a bit of pepper. I'll put a little drop of salt in, not a lot. There you go. That's already at one side, waiting. Right, bacon's done. Onions are done. I mean, they've got to be done a bit more when they go in with the eggs. I'm going to get them out into a frying pan. Into a bowl. Using a frying pan anyway. And kitchen towel, doesn't have to be cleaned, just a wipe. Wipe's good enough. There we go. Knob of butter in. Get that melting up. You want it on a nice slow heat. Now I know when people do their omelette, I do my omelette, it's completely different to everyone else. And Nat seems to love them, so turn it down a bit more, it's a bit high. I'm going to get my eggs in. 4 eggs, bit of pepper. Nice low heat. Now leave it. I know people start whisking and all this, I don't do none of that. All I do, when it starts doing around the edges, just keep moving it like that for a bit. And let it do itself. Take your time with it. Because I know some people struggle with omelettes. You see that moving? That means it's cooking underneath. Get in, I ain't got no tomatoes either. Now like some tomatoes, no, but I ain't got none. So you can't have any. Unfortunately, Natalie. Because I haven't been out. And we want a bit of cheese now. Let me give this 3 or 4 minutes on here. Then I'll stick it under the grill for like a minute or 2, just to brown the cheese up. And you'll see what it comes out like, it's delicious. Quite a bit of cheese, like a bit of cheese. There we go, give that a couple of minutes, let it boil away and cook around the edges. People say, oh, that's all thingy, that won't, you'll see what happens. There you go, look, moving around, it's looking nice now. It's going to go in the grill now. Looking nice and neat, probably can't see it under there at the minute. My pasties, one of them's split open, but I'll show you at the end anyway. Get that in for a couple of minutes now, in the grill. Let's get the omelette out. Should I gooey the cheese up now? Oh yes. Lovely. Just turn it round so it's the right way. Should just slide off with that butter. Boom. Oh yes. A meal omelette. And that butter there, look, on top. Oh yes. Natalie. There you go. It's only bacon and onion. There's no tomatoes.
Okay.
So,
I love omelette.
so let me know what you think.
I'll have some of that sauce. That was small.
Nice. Seasoned right.
A little bit more pepper.
Want a bit more pepper?
Yes, please.
Let me get you some.
Oh, that's lovely, that is pepper. Thank you.
Yeah, Sam didn't have any tomatoes.
Oh, it's okay.
But, spur of the moment thing, there you go.
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you.
Nat likes it.
I love it. I love my
Simple
omelette.
omelette there. I'll put it in the oven just to gooey the cheese up. Job's a good one.
It's better in the
Under the grill or in the oven, couple of minutes, that's all. Yeah.
And it's filling.
And it's filling.
Well, it is.
It's a meal itself, and it's sweetheart.
Yeah, it is.
It's a meal.
It's
And we
lovely.
don't like these omelettes as, you know, just a little flat thing.
Oh,
We
no.
like them as a meal, don't we?
That's for life. I love my omelettes.
I've had mine, so I can't sit down and eat mine. I'm just waiting for these pasties.
Oh,
One
bless
split
you.
open in the middle.
What,
So it's-
what have you made?
I put what did I do? Corned beef hash in a pasty, and it, you know, movie pastry. I'm useless, but hey, you're actually just having a pizza. It's in the other microwave. So you got my words mixed up again. In the other, what's it called? Air fryer.
That's lovely, that is.
That nice, Bab.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it hasn't got any tomatoes in.
No, I
It's
didn't,
lovely.
didn't have any. It was a spur of the moment.
Thank
I
you.
forgot you don't like corned beef, so I thought, well, I'll do you one of them.
Just better than corned beef.
Yeah. Still waiting on them pasties. One, the one's completely split. The other one's seems to be taking forever. Yeah, don't look the best either. You know what I mean, pastry anyway. How's your omelette, Bab? Let me see if I show me in the middle. Let me see if I can show you in the middle. Nice and thick. Score for that.
20.
20. 20 out of 10 for simple omelette. So I know when you do omelette, people do omelettes, and loads of the chefs do it, they all mixing it like this. Nah, you don't do that, man. You don't do that. And even you can if you want to, but it don't come out like them. Does it? No?
Perfect, that is.
Yeah. I don't like all them mixing stuff like that. I like an omelette with a big filling. You know what I mean, Bab? Don't we? It's better when it's got like ham in it as well, and mushrooms and tomatoes and it when we fill it up. You know what I mean? Spring onions, we ain't got none of that in, so when you got all that in, it's great, ain't it?
Oh, it's perfect.
But yeah. So I don't know how long this video's going. I mean, that's three things I've done in this video, so it's going to take a while, but let's stop chatting, it's going to be on forever. Pasties are done. The one don't look too bad, the other one's all split open at the top. I don't know why that is, I did put a hole in them. I don't know, maybe done it too tight. It was the first one I'd done, so it was a bit pathetic, weren't it? Let me show you anyway. There we go, so that one's split open, look. There's the other one. Don't look too bad. I mean, for me, with pastry anyway. Flaky underneath. Yeah. I'm absolutely full. After eating that corned beef hash. But I'll try a bit anyway.
I think they look really nice.
It does look nice, doesn't it?
It does look nice.
It's the rustic look, isn't it?
What, sorry?
It's the rustic look. It's got the flaky bits in there, that's all you want, isn't it?
It's the home comfort.
Yeah, it's the homely stuff. It ain't factory, is it?
I even said they smelled nice.
There you go. Yeah, you don't like them. I thought you didn't like them. That's why I've done your omelette with what I've got left in the
But it did
fridge.
smell nice. It smelled very nice when you were cooking it earlier.
Have a crack. I'm just going to have a little bit because I'm full. Got it everywhere now, look at me. It's nice, a little bit dry. But a dip with some sauce or something. You know what I mean? Beans, I mean you ain't gonna have beans, are you? You're gonna have a pasta. You could, I suppose. If he's gonna make it. No, what about if you're just gonna have it as a pasta to eat? You know what I mean? Could have it as a dip with some sauce or something, couldn't you? Some red ketchup or something, couldn't you? Brown sauce or whatever you wanted. Yeah, it's nice. But it's a little bit dry. But there's no liquid in there, is there? You could have put the beans in with it, but then you might have made it too soggy. You know what I mean? So
Could have dried up there.
it could have dried up. So that was it anyway. It's done. Yeah, 3 things today. Corned beef hash. Then pasties, corned beef and an omelette. 3 things. I don't know how long it's going to be because there's 3 things done. I tried to rush that one just to show you sections because it was otherwise the video would be an hour long. Yeah, so there we go. As I am the old food guy. Corned beef hash. I hope you like the beginning of it. Just a little bit of a mess around, that's all. Till the next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.